Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and I am back after a 2-week break. Last week I didn't come back because it was the election, so there were things going on. Maybe you voted, maybe you're watching the count, I don't know, but we're back today talking about this 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days, season 7, episode 11. I can't believe they're already on episode 11 and they're already introducing somebody new. We're already more than halfway through this season. I mean, I understand that maybe Renee and Chidi aren't going to be on the show much longer because she's going back home. But you know how they like to draw stuff out. But to introduce somebody brand new at the very end, it's a little shady for me, a little suspect. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all those who are brand new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining and watching the 90-day reviews. Also, if you have been here for a while, thank you too for hanging in there. You know my story, so I appreciate everybody for reaching out and giving me encouragement, things like that. It's really, really appreciated. It does not go unnoticed. So thank you so much, everybody. And you know what? We're not going to be on here long because, again, I'm waiting for the tell-all. I really want to see the tell-all because there's nothing more that Loren and Faith could say. Okay, their storyline. I mean, as soon as he mentioned his challenges and the reasons why they can't kiss and hug and all that stuff, okay, I was done with that. Renee and Chidi, listen, she proved that she was somewhere out there in La La Land, like episode 1, and that never stopped, right? And then, I mean, there's a few other couples along the way. We haven't seen, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Brian and, what's her name? Brian, the one that's in the wheelchair. I can't think of her name right now. So we haven't seen them in a little while, maybe. Ingrid, I think. Maybe they'll be back next week. But honestly, I don't think they have a storyline. But either way, we're going to get through it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate all the support, all the love. Thank you so much. Also, the goal is to have, since another show, Married at First Sight, is the honeymoon time. So I promised that I would do it, review the show once I got the honeymoon. So tonight's the night. So it should be a video up sometime tomorrow, so look for that. Okay, so let's see who's in the chat. We have Tamika. Hey girl, hey, appreciate you. Yes. Good evening, Sharon. Hello, thank you. Sharon is the A1 Day 1 too. Hello to the Jasmine show. Hello there. Oh, thank you. Looking good. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay. And let's see. Oh, Brian will be on next week. I mean, honestly, Brian could stay where he's at. That's just me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm already going to drop the link because, like I said, we're just going to touch on, hey, Devante, we're going to touch over what happened the last 2 weeks when I was out and this week and roll into one and just combine it. And then next week, we should be going fresh. And also, too, the 90-Day Fiancé, the couples retreat, it looks like it's going to come out December 2nd. So when the next installment of 90-Day Fiancé comes out, then that means this one right here will be starting the tell-all soon. So let's get to that. And if you saw the couple that's going to be on the retreat, you have Gino and Jasmine, Natalie and Josh. I really think Natalie and Josh are doing this for a check. What Natalie, with even if it was Mike, it's for a check. Come on now, miss me with that. You have Sophie and Rob again for a check. And then you have Ari and Benny. If you've been around the 90-Day universe, they're old school. And I already thought they were already beyond as well. So can we say check or another 15 minutes of fame? So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to watch it. But as far as reviewing it, I mean, how much can Gino and Jasmine bring to the table? How much can Natalie and Josh bring to the table? Sophie and Rob. I mean, bye. There's nothing new, especially Sophie and Rob. Okay, she's too young. She needs to grow up some, get some life experience. Gino and Jasmine, it is just whatever for me. And same with everybody else on there. So, but anyways, yes, Sophie and Rob. And yes, they all needed checks for us, I'm concerned. But maybe y'all see it differently. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop the link so we get started. And I'm going to get y'all out of here because Married at First Sight comes on soon on the East Coast. I get to watch it early. I've got to download it early. So let y'all watch it on time today. So the link is dropped. So if you want to join, come on the panel, you can. So feel free. So for this episode, and I was looking, I already at First Sight people pictures up here and took out the people that's been on this season. So I'm actually I want to start with Joe and Magda. I want to start with the newbie first. And let me just say, I'm very surprised that Joe, him being 34, why is he giving me like 16-year-old vibes mentally? Because the things he was saying, I was like, no, not only 16-year-old F-boy vibes, he's not ready. And his lady love, who happened to quit her job, if that don't scream green card, I don't know what does. Okay, but let me get y'all backstage. We got Miss Tamika and Devontae coming up. Y'all ready? Okay, Tamika first. Hello. And Devontae.
Hey,
Hello.
How y'all doing?
How are you?
It's like a family
Good.
reunion up in here.
Mm-hmm.
The family reunion. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't sing,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever. All right. So what y'all think about, we're going to start with Joe and Magda, the new part, the Italian family, he's 34, she's 23. She used to be, all these things she used to be.
Right.
At 23, she used to be a corrections officer, but when they met, she quit.
Or
She
what?
wants to come over to get married. What's her
And have
ambitions? Oh, she
babies.
wants to be a mom. I said, come on. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't have a red flag in here, but red flag all over the place, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's sitting around talking with his family. They're asking him the tough questions. He's like, like laughing things off as if, this is his first high school crush. Where'd they find him
Ridiculous.
from?
They need a filler. That's all it is. They need a filler
Towards
for
the
the
end,
last couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, I can't be bothered with Joe. We have enough
No.
immaturity with Brian and Loren. We
Mm-hmm.
don't need another one.
Got enough foolishness.
So, right. So, he clearly makes good money for whatever he does for work. He likes to
Mm-hmm.
travel, all this and that. And he just seems like he's real head over heels for Miss Ma'am, who just like, oh, you like me? Okay, yes, I want to be a mother. I want to be your wife. I quit my job. When can I come to America? What's that about?
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I noticed his mom didn't say a whole lot. She was like, yeah, I know you're older. I would like for you to be married and, have kids one day, but are you sure?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
wanted his family to come off like 90 Day the other way. Corona's family. Remember her mom and her grandma?
Oh, yes. Our mom and the grandmother. Yes.
That's what Joe needed. That's what that Italian family, because they say they're probably Italian. That's why I said it. That's how they needed to talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Godfather. Like, what are you doing?
I'm
Right.
just trying to figure out. You live in Florida. Why are you trying to go over there and save somebody? You get that same thing in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Why waste your time? Why?
Right. You go right to Miami.
Right. Especially when she said no sex till I get to America. The
Yeah.
flight, the plane
That's
don't even start.
That's why he was
Plane.
ghost, and they was
Yeah,
looking
like
for him.
You're right. Like what? Oh,
Mm-mm.
you got to build trust. We don't even know each other, but for a couple months online, and you trust me to
Right.
come stay with you.
Right.
You could be invited the axe murderer down there. You don't know nothing. He ain't gonna say,
Exactly.
yo, I mean, like, I ain't saying that she gotta have sex with him because I kind of got it after a while because he said he would still sleep with other people, so whatever. But I felt like
Mm-hmm.
that was her little. He basically gave her a way out with that
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
like, come on now, you know what we coming over here to do? Come on now.
Let's be clear.
This kind of gives the Rob and Sophie the age gap because she's 23, even though she don't
Mm-hmm.
look 23. She look like they're about the same age. That's all I'm saying. She don't look old,
Life
but
ain't
she
been
look like
good
she's
to
not.
her.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fact of he just seems like he's just so. I don't know. His nose is wide open with her, and if you looked at his pictures, it looks like he liked to have fun or party around with ladies that look like her. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
like the same as you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what it is about her, but like I said, so she told if she had a told if I was him and she'd have told me she quit her job, she did this that she want to come to America just to be a mom. Come on now. I mean, you don't have to be 34 to know that this something's not right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the
Right.
Jasmine show says like, where did this man disappear to?
He in
I don't
there.
know.
He in there.
He
Anyways,
over
He in
there.
there.
like
He
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 said,
in
I
there
ain't
with
had a
coming
somebody else
outside.
getting it in.
He already no. He already probably already canceled that flight. No sex. His friends probably like, dude, cancel it, bro. He got to cancel it. But what about production? Don't open the door, bro.
Right.
Or he ain't there. He probably left.
Like when
Cause
people come up to your
he's not
house, like just
ready.
be quiet. Be quiet. Don't say nothing.
I think he wasn't ready anyway. He was
Yeah.
just going over there to get some. He was gonna be a
Yeah.
passport bro for the night. You know what's up?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't trying to be
Yeah.
in love.
Right. I'm like, he's too goofy for me. He's too young minded. Anyways, all right. So that's enough about him. So I know they weren't on last night's episode, but they were on last week, I believe. That Vanja and Bojo. Okay, she didn't
Another
see
dummy. She
these
did.
red flags before she
She
came over
Joey.
to, huh?
She Joey before the clue.
But she didn't see all these flags before. Like, she was ghosted. They got back together, right? So her little backstory was already shaky. So
Hmm.
she before she flies over there, he's not answering the phone. Nobody know about her. He finally tell his mom. Mom thinks like, oh, the Lord has sent my son a wife, but he all this whole time he's not. He don't have a job. He's not ready either. So she finally gets over there. She's all like, "Oh, are you happy I'm here?" He's like, "Yeah." Oh, baby, I baked you these cookies. Remember those cookies was all in the crumbled up. I said, you didn't protect those cookies better than
Put them in right.
that.
Yeah, he threw them
Like I'm
cookies
supposed to
away
know
as soon as he got outside.
what flavor those crumbs supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's when they went had the dinner party for me, and he friend zoned her right then and there. She's like, I didn't come all this way to be a friend.
Yeah, right.
You was already a friend before you,
Yeah, that
or
was
is
so.
that
I
just
was like,
me?
dang.
I wonder what made him turn it into a friend zone. Like, I think he probably, I think he really like trying to save her from herself. Like, more like I ain't really got my stuff together. You really got it going on. I ain't even got no job. So I think he just like, I'm not gonna drag her through the mud. So I'm gonna just create something because it don't make no sense. You attracted to her. She came from
Mm-hmm.
another country to see you solo. She ain't bring her
Right.
ex boyfriend.
We're
So
gonna get
like
into that.
that's crazy. Like she ain't do nothing like that. So it's just like what? Why would you come all this way for a friend? I mean, you would for a friend. I mean, not for a friend though. I ain't gonna lie. Not for nobody. We could just keep on
We're friends
talking.
now.
Nah, I'm for a friend. We gotta meet
Yeah,
somewhere
because
mutual.
no, because even before she was trying to tell her friend and convince herself that this was the one, this is the love of her life. So, he already ghosted you when he was with somebody else and came back to you after they broke up. But here's a
Mhm.
comment from I'm certain it's Jazz from Jazz Show. Says Bojo is a bum. Why are we flying out to see him when he's really not into her? We need to see the message they sent before she came because we never saw any proof, which is true. Which is
Bozo
true.
figured out a way to
So
get a
she
check.
she
But he didn't even want to. He didn't even want to do it.
Nah, she was like, Bozo, I know you ain't got no money and you still trying to play it. You got dreams of being a Euro League basketball star, even though you only 5'7". But you know, hey, any miracles can happen. But right now, we can get on TLC and get this little couple thousand episode. Like,
Yeah, but his European basketball thing was over a long time ago. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
man,
So
how you a
if you weren't,
European bum? That don't even make no sense. You trying to get a
Exactly.
that? Oh my god! Like that's just backwards. Like I expect that from Americans. Like for you to like you just living with your mama and your auntie. You got the
she's
double
got too
dutch.
much. Yeah, she's got too much going on to
Yeah.
fall for this. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, why
sometimes
she
it just
this
goes to
desperate?
show
She's
that you can have it
pretty.
all together. Well, I'm just saying, sometimes it goes to show you can have it all. This goes for men and women. You can have it all together on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
but on the inside, you clearly your self-esteem isn't enough to make you feel like you're enough. You know what I'm saying? So that seems to be her issue. Because, like I said, she had the message before she even came over. So I don't know what
Mhm.
she thought was going to change.
Yeah. I'm not sure
So
either.
that's just me.
And when y'all did, why y'all didn't have a
So do y'all have anything
conversation
else?
like? I'm just trying to figure out why you didn't have a conversation like before we get over there. What are we? What are we?
Nothing.
Who doesn't say that? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
how many
know.
times did she have to be ghosted by him though to
Exactly.
still
Oh
think
yeah,
that
that
they
it
were
only take one
in
ghost.
a
I
relationship?
mean,
That's it.
I
One
think
time.
I think because she kept on trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because they overseas. I'm like, no, it is not 1998 no more. They got Wi-Fi just like us. Ain't no excuse. They got iPhones over there. They taking the same selfies in front of beaches and waters and food like we doing. Ain't no excuse. And he live at home. I know his mama got Wi-Fi.
Something.
She like to play her little Sudoku. Oh,
Right.
Or Candy Crush.
Or solitaire. Right.
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 All right. So that's gonna roll me right into speaking of Wi-Fi and on your phone. Like I said, we're doing a mashup. Let's go
Mhm.
to Vea and Sunny. This was very, very popular with Miss Ma'am. Okay, so when we left off, she had what's his name? Sunny had told her, you know what, I'm out. I don't care you here with your boyfriend. So apparently they
Right.
made up and she told him the backstory about, she had a baby with him and everything else. That's very understanding because here's my thing. Just because I'm not saying that her losing her, having a miscarriage, that doesn't keep you connected to somebody forever. You know what I'm saying? If you move on because they're not together clearly. I get you may have
Right.
had that bond, but she still's not given the right reasons as to why she's there with her
Mm-hmm.
ex-boyfriend too, right? So anyways, Sunny was like, okay, he got past that. So then, the next day, her and Rory, who she don't care about, right, is around the town, the little markets and things like this. So this is very popular online and even in messages to me. Why she didn't have no cash or traveler's check? She thought she can Apple Pay some pineapple.
So dumb. So Apple Pay. I'm like, they don't even know what Apple Pay is. They like, no, do you want an apple? You got a pineapple.
Right.
Right.
It's not a
That lady
peg.
was like,
Pineapple. It's
Apple Pay.
pineapple.
I
Right.
was like, ma'am, she is serving pineapples. It's a barrel. What? She ain't even got the cart with the wheels on it.
No,
You ain't see
no.
no machine that
There's
said
nothing up
you ain't
top.
look nothing. If they, that, well, no cell phone with the little white square on it. What was you
Right.
thinking? Why would you go to another country and not get
Nothing.
none of their currency? That's just common
Exactly.
sense.
Common.
It
You
is
can't Apple
Yeah.
so
Pay. You ain't in China.
right. It is so rude, inconsiderate, everything that falls under that. And then that lady was looking at her like,
You
no
dumb
cash,
American.
no.
Right. You had already started eating the pineapple.
Yeah.
What you now? What if he didn't answer the phone? This is
She
awkward.
would have been
Right.
back in the back cutting some pineapple. She would have worked it off. But the thing is, she would have to do something, right? But the thing is, you call Rory, is like, hey, do you have cash? He's like, yeah. Oh, can you bring me some? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. And he said something like, "Oh, you newbie, like you didn't know to have cash on you."
Slow.
she's
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Mm.
No, no. I'm like, this.
Did you
I just
not
can't believe
Google? How you go somewhere and don't do no research? You ain't watch. It's. I don't watch videos on places. I know I ain't gonna never go. Plenty of places to watch whole videos. I feel like I'm a tour. You could have did an online tour. Money. It's so many
Something.
videos out there. YouTube got everything. You ain't
And
Something.
just was
on
just like
top of
I'm gonna
that,
rely on Sunny.
when you go to another country, even Canada, right? There's a thing for money exchange as soon as you get over there. So she trying to
Yep.
say she didn't have no cash,
No cash.
none.
Yeah.
So
No.
what was she gonna
No.
do? Anyways, the
Not
Jasmine show says it's crazy in another country. It's giving it's
it gave
very
it.
giving.
And
It
is.
gave it.
Still
So,
is. Yeah.
I
I
was
can't
like,
wait for the reunion when they ask her about. I didn't know what I was thinking. I mean, it was just a
no,
pineapple.
Right.
you
I
know
thought I
what?
could
Hold
eat
up.
more pineapple with Apple Pay. But
Uh-uh.
pineapple pay.
This is for
Pineapple
the
pay.
Apple Pay.
Literally. When
No.
she said that, I was like, I said, what she say?
Right.
Yeah.
That's so
She was
crazy.
So,
probably gonna
So
be start walking
let's run
around. Cash app, anybody with the cash app?
Cash App, Zelle, money card,
Zelle,
rush
Venmo.
card.
That'd be crazy. We'd have got locked up over a pineapple stick.
Okay.
Failure to pay, lock her up.
Right.
Oh my god!
Right. And they do. They don't play that in other countries. They do.
Right.
But this episode, so now Sunny didn't tell her that she would have to convert to be with him. And I'm like, come on, Sunny. Now you still joke around with everything else. And
Mm-hmm.
you just did slip this into her.
Because they both
You know what I'm
liars.
saying? So, and what's that look? Right. So, and that look that Vea has on her face too. I don't like the look. It gives, I don't even want to use this reference, but it gives dumb blonde. It's like, oh, he didn't tell me. I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, that face, Devontae.
Right. You want to marry the Muslim? They think you ain't gonna convert. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh, I'm just gonna have my religion over here, and then I'm gonna have my
Absolutely not.
non-Muslim one. Like that's not how their religion works, ma'am.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
you need to get
Right.
you a Christian Catholic, somebody that might let it slide because it ain't as many rules that people really follow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was disappointed with. Mm-hmm. I was disappointed with Sunny in this episode because, like I said, I thought he was standing 10 toes down because remember he gave her the deuces a couple weeks ago. Now he let that slip. All right. So
Yeah.
speaking of Muslim, we're just gonna roll ahead into
I
your
was scared of
favorites,
his
Adnan
his
and
brother.
Tigerlilly, and
His
I'm gonna.
brother was scary. Sonny's brother was scary.
I mean,
Like
their
I don't
culture
know.
says that
He looked like he looked
a lot of
like
you
he looked like he
do
had yoked
things by
something.
the.
He looked like he yoked his wife up. Like
And
you
I'm
he
not
show your
just
laughing.
might
elbow.
because they don't play that. They say? What do they say? The man is always right, the ruler of everything over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, the ladies are class citizens. So you have no voice, you have no say, you have no vote, you have no nothing.
No, nothing.
But I don't think
So,
Sonny
but
really
anyways,
is on that though. I
you know
think he's
what?
just gonna let her move.
I said, say that again. You broke up.
Oh, I said I don't really think Sonny cares. I really think he just putting on for his brother. I think like if he came to the USA, I don't think he'd really care.
Wait, Sunny or Adnan? Who are you talking about?
No, I was saying that about Sonny before you moved on. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Sunny's a little scary too, especially in the last episode. But that
Yeah.
Adnan and Tigerlilly, I know I said I
No.
wasn't gonna drop a spoiler. Remember when I told y'all last time I said that she looked like she was swole?
Mm-hmm.
And then this episode, she's like, "Oh, I come back for visits to see if I was pregnant." Somebody dropped a picture of a baby on Adnan's Instagram. It looks like it's a little boy, little 2-month-old baby boy. Dropped yesterday.
From her?
And then he
Interesting.
deleted it. I said, I knew she looked swole. I knew she looked swole. But of course, we have to wait for the tell-all to come out. But let's just jump back into the episode. So, I'm tired of her too. Talking about, why do you have rules for me and not for you? And when he told her, because I will off you, he meant that. They do honor things like that over there.
Yeah.
He weren't
Stone
joking.
you, stone you, girl.
Was he?
And I rewound that, pal. I rewinded
Right.
that. When I said, he said, I literally kill you. I was like,
Hello.
I'm like, why you ain't get out the car?
Yeah. She said, "Oh my God." Yeah. Like I said, I saw the picture yesterday. I actually saw the baby that was on his Instagram.
Oh, and it's a boy
So her
first.
point
Oh,
was to get
Lord.
It's probably on Twitter somewhere. That don't never disappear.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong. Okay.
Now,
I'm on the wrong phone. I know, right?
Karen's cheese in the corner. Yeah, hello. How are you? But yeah, no, he meant every word of that. And I just, like I said, I'm just so tired of her being so oblivious to everything. And then Tigerlilly, actually, if you look up 90 Day Fiancé Entertainment Tonight, they have an interview with Tigerlilly separately. They have an interview with Niles, and one dropped today with Joe and Magda. So yeah, and she was swollen too. But like I said, her goal was to get pregnant, and so she went over every 2 months, and I do believe that succeeded. And most of us know that the 90 Day franchise is taped before we see it a year in advance before it comes to production. So, like I said, that picture of that baby was yesterday, and it's a newborn baby, like less than 3 months old baby. So Karen, you say, "Oh, Anna, until he meant that he does not see her as an equal." She's not an equal. You're not equal in certain parts of the world. So he definitely meant that, and she tried to brush it off. And I'm surprised TLC even let that part come through, because he was so matter of fact about that. I was like, So, anyways, are you looking for it, Tamika? Yeah, it's
Um,
on there. It is.
yeah, somebody. I
I
didn't see the baby, but they were talking on In Touch. They were saying that that a baby was posted in November 2024, but then taken down. Yeah.
Yeah, but I should have took it. It had on like a little gray colored onesie, and it has dark jet black hair.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that baby is young. It's less. I say it's at least that picture. I say about 6 weeks old. It's a young baby, or less.
They've been together for.
newborn.
They've been together for a while. I just read something on Twitter. It was like a picture of her friends, the hairdresser and the girl. They was in front of like their little wedding billboard, and it said 2023. So they've been together for a little
these
minute.
shows are taped at least a year in advance.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
yeah, they've been together for a while, and on top of that, she said on Entertainment Tonight, like I said, if you look up 90 Day Fiancé Entertainment Tonight, it'll be on there. That was like a couple days ago. I'm subscribed. That's how come I see. She said that because of the age gap, she wants to try to have as many babies as she can in as short a time as she can. So she might be over there real soon again, because she's knocking on 40's door, and he's still 22, 23.
Yeah,
trying to figure
this
out
baby is cute. He's a cutie. I don't know.
Where is the?
He's cute, yeah.
But
Don't the baby look like he's about 6 weeks old? He's little.
Oh.
Go ahead, Devon. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's it.
I'm
He's
just
a cutie.
saying, like, okay, you just had another kid with this man. You had a kid with this man. Where is your other kids at? Where is the relation? They ain't showing us, or at least telling us, what is his relationship with her kids. Like, well, how your kids going? Because her kids is
Maybe,
older a little bit.
Yeah, they're like 11
maybe
and
they
9,
can't
I
be
think.
seen because yeah,
Maybe
maybe their
maybe the
dad don't
father.
want them on camera, which is possible.
But you gonna let their mama
Yeah,
go on here and marry let their mama do all this? Is this man not gonna never come over here and see his child? And how's your kids going? How is
I don't know,
her
but the baby.
children? I was gonna say how they gonna feel about their mom getting bossed around by some random. Who is this man? Like, mom, why it's 9 degrees
But here's
outside?
the
Why you
thing.
got that on?
But before we move on, he doesn't want to come to the States. He don't want to live here. He wants to spend time here and then go back home. He don't want to move here. But the baby's an American citizen. But in the eyes of their country, the baby is their citizen. So, lots of things have happened in the past when it comes to citizenship and, things like that. So, all right. Well, let's move on from that. Let's go to who haven't I touched on? Loren and Faith. So when we see them again, they're visiting her family. And when we see them come back, I think next week, I think it's going to go down because the family's not going to be happy with him. I mean, we really don't have to touch on that because, like I said, I'm done with him. Like, seriously, there's nothing to say, do nothing to make me change my mind. And Faith, she know what's up, and she know what's up. Same thing with Brian and Ingrid, but let me just say, 2 weeks ago when Brian met Ingrid's mom wasn't having it with Brian because Brian thinks he oozes machismo on everybody. And
Right,
she
was
couldn't even
full-fledged
eat. She was like,
hungry.
I'm not even hungry.
I was like, mama's stomach go. Mama in the kitchen stomach going. Nah, we gonna
No,
wait. We gonna wait. We ain't eating with him.
no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
She was like, be glad your father's not here. And Ingrid was just minding her business, weren't she? She was just like back there not saying nothing. She was like, whatever. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So apparently, Brian gives off, I think as the show has gone on, he's given off who his real personality is, especially because with that bedroom scene, that's what turned it for me with Brian. You know what I'm saying? That's what turned flip the switch. Like he just really, I don't even know the word. I do, but I can't say. Anyways, all right. So now let's go to Niles and Matilda.
Oh Lord!
I'm so glad somebody cut his hair. Let's start with that.
Thank God.
I'm so glad somebody cut his hair. Yes, manipulative. That's the Jasmine show. Do y'all think he's putting too much emphasis on his autism? I'm with Matilda on that. Do we think he's putting I'm autistic? Do we think he's using that as a crutch?
Like,
to
dude,
get
you
out of
autistic. You are very high
someone who should
functioning.
explain what was going on.
Right. You high functioning. You know it's certain things you ain't supposed to say. You said it because you wanted to say it. I mean, when he was going through the house, I was like, Jesus. Woo. I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been like, oh my God. I'm like, this
ain't how you supposed to be living.
I
all right,
mean,
this a sand castle. Like, I was like, this the Africa they be showing on the TV. This was not right.
Stop. But again, when you go to a third world country, you don't know what to expect, especially if your partner doesn't come from much. And I'm sure they've had conversation because Matilda seemed like she's on the side. So, I mean, the shower, I wasn't surprised at that. I mean, if you watch the 90 Day franchise, we've seen worse, to be honest. Like Rose, remember Tamika Rose?
Yeah.
Now that was worse. Or even remember or last season, the deaf guy and the lady, her mom fell.
Yes.
Are they still together?
She's no longer with us. Remember that house?
What happened to them? Are they still together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's still waiting. His mom just passed.
Oh.
I just read a story about them, and but they're still in the process.
So she's still where she is.
And he's
Sheila.
here.
Yeah,
Sheila.
Yeah, thank you, Jazz.
Okay.
Sheila was her name. Yeah. Now, they house, I was like, first of all, I'm only going to speak for myself. I'm not speaking for nobody on my panel. But them little wooden steps wouldn't have held me up.
Me neither. Me neither.
They would have been
I wouldn't have went up. I'm
missing
like,
up there.
No.
I'm like, hey, I'm like, hey, I go up these steps, I might tear down. I might domino the
The
whole
whole house
village.
coming down. Whole house coming down.
Whole
No.
village did with that.
Okay.
Whole house down. House of cards.
And then we just gonna start rolling it, and then roll down the hill, and then all the houses on the hill gonna roll down. Nope. No, I'm good. I'll stay down here.
That's it.
I'm feel
I'll
like
stay
the
down
nutty,
here.
feel like the Nutty Professor
But
when he really blew up the moon. Like, oh Lord.
Yeah.
Right. But the point is we've seen worse. You know what I'm saying? We've seen worse.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's just the fact of, now he wasn't prepared for the knock ceremony. I'm happy that her family was like, okay, are you sure you're going to come back? Because, of course, they want the best for her. And, of course, it would be the best for them, too, when she gets established. But I just really wish that he just would have had more thought into it. And it did seem like he was leading her on. But at the same time, I think she knew but didn't want to know. I think she was hoping things would be different by the time he got over it. What I think.
Yeah.
So, but I do think that he relies on his autistic personality too much. And I don't think he has to, because like you said, he's very high functioning. And I mean, he says some off the wall stuff. It's corny to me, but I mean, it's not like, he's got uncontrollable Tourette's where he's shouting out cuss words. You know what I'm saying? He just says like corny stuff to me. So anyways, the Jasmine Show says, I love Matilda. She's so patient and actually researches to understand his limitations, but also holds him accountable. She has a great communication to me, and we rarely see this on TV. That's true. And she's young, too. She's in her early to mid-20s, so she's got good head on her shoulders.
We need you to communicate with the barber. That's what you need to communicate with. Tell him to get him a bald fade. It is time. Let it go now. Let it go.
Let it go.
No more haircuts.
No.
Just let it go. Go ahead, shave it. Even just keep it low. Just keep it real low. Don't let it never let it start growing again unless it's the winter time and it's cold. I understand. But after that, shave it off.
Right.
You look
so on his interview, like I said, if you on your phone, YouTube, 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Entertainment Tonight. He did an interview, what's today? I think it was Sunday. And he's alluding to the fact of the tell-all that they may be married and maybe another surprise. So it might be somebody else that got a little bun in the oven. I read between the lines on that one. All right.
They got it in when he was there. Let's be clear.
Okay. So
when they woke up that morning, I was like, oh.
They got it in. Oh yeah. Yeah. She definitely attacked him.
The Jasmine Show. See, eventually I'm gonna get shirts made. Eventually. The Jasmine Show says, not communicating with the barber, mute your mic. See, that's from the Jasmine Show. See, I didn't even catch that. Mute your mic. All right. So finally, Renee and Chidi. Okay, let's just go back 2 episodes. We already knew. Well, I'll speak for myself.
I want to fight her. I
already knew she was crazy when she's talked to the chickens. When she talked to the chickens, from when she moved from at home to when she came to the market and was like, "They're family. We don't kill chickens, but she eat chicken." I mean, if that don't go together, I don't know what does.
Right.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yeah, they talk about people eating dogs and cats other places, but we're not going to touch on that because this is not a political channel. But you know what I'm talking about. So when she meets up, like 2 weeks ago, meets up with Chidi before she goes to the hotel and everything like that. She said, people think she crazy, but yeah, she was in this relationship. She was like, one of my exes was on this type of drug, and my other ex was on this type of drug, and this and that. And that's why I said, girl, that's why you talk to them chickens. Because you must have got like secondhand addiction going on for you to ride so hard with things. Okay, I get the things in your past. I get that. I mean, is she forgetting she's on TV? There'd be no way I'd be saying that on TV.
Exactly.
No way. So are you trying to say that your kid, she's only been in 2 relationships, so Chidi is 3, so she's got 2 kids at home. So are you saying that they were addicted? That they daddy? I'm just asking. Okay.
Yeah.
She is off her rocker. And with all this with her pointing him, talking about you all this, you all that. Oh, now you want to see me. Oh, why would she think that somebody, I never had love and never felt love, would want to be with someone that has this type of attitude, this type of personality? I mean, if you believe in aliens and all this other stuff, that's you, but it's just how she presents. And I really don't think, sorry about that. I really don't think that she hears herself of what she's saying, or she just feels like she's just so right all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about her talking about her exes and their and all this stuff? I was going to say that. I was going to say she's a right fighter. Mm-hmm. Like, she doesn't think that there's anything wrong with this, and she, okay. Go ahead.
It's her. It ain't them. It's her. They left her because, like, you going a little loco, little miss, and no, we can't be with you. So no, I literally wanted to just, like, they say punch her through the phone. I really wanted to just punch her in the face, because I'm like, why are you just being rude for no reason? For no reason. I don't get along with sisters. Really? Yeah, you don't get along with women because you're I can't even say it. Because you're a butthole. That's why. And the sisters or women ain't gonna put up with your foolishness with their brother.
I think that,
and
I think really it all boils down to, she came over there to have sex, and that killed it, and that's when that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's sexually frustrated.
Yeah, that's what it is. You can tell. I just want you to touch me. Just touch me. She yawned. She probably, she a little off, so she probably visualized everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, he gonna have them glasses on.
That's why you're blind, because God wanted you to be blind so I can be with you. I was like, what?
Like, girl, he could have been blind. You could have turned off the lights and gave him the same effect. What are you talking
and
about?
I'm glad, because I don't like the way I look, so he doesn't have to, see how I look.
She's actually not bad looking.
But she's pretty, but she got an ugly spirit, so that makes her very unattractive.
Yeah, because I'll just be like, for a blind man, he did pretty good.
when she said like things like, and it's people like you who think XYZ, I'm like, what do you mean people like you of the human race? I'm like, so does she be a chicken? Like, what is happening here? Like an alien? I don't know. But here's something interesting the Jasmine show said. I saw something about her ex saying he wasn't doing drugs and she needed work on mental issues.
Oh, I can see that. Definitely.
That's interesting. I didn't see that.
I don't know.
I can definitely.
And she also says giving fatal attraction.
I don't know. Yeah. Can't trust the crackhead.
Anyways, I'm glad she's going home.
I say you can't trust the crackhead or the mental breakdown. We don't know who's lying.
Right.
Like I said, anybody who rides hard for some chickens but still eats chicken, it's a problem. You don't hear vegans still eat vegan.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like, hey, don't deep fry him. He's my friend.
Right, don't deep fry him. That is so. It's ridiculous. But give me that sweet and sour sauce. You know what I'm saying? Give me that barbecue. Give me that ranch. Like what?
Right. Nah,
She's
the sister
I
the
don't know.
sister was like, "Ooh, I'm so happy this is over."
Right.
Yes.
She was watching through the glass like, no, but it was the people in the it was the people
In the lobby.
in the lobby. I know that Jesus Christ, the white woman come over here
And then when she
and
said,
come on.
you ain't nothing but a little bee to me, I was like,
I said,
yeah.
and went back up the elevator. I said,
I
where
know.
is?
But took the gifts.
I said, where is the tribe?
He could have should have been like,
It's
Right.
like, where
Yeah,
is the
she
family?
she
That should have been the sister's last moment. You know what? You disrespect cheating. That's it, Renee. Ladies.
exactly.
right,
Exactly.
get the little chicken foot. And
Ooh,
mm-mm.
not the
That's how you
chicken foot,
get to
right.
her. You just start chopping the chicken like when off Norbit when Rasputia was kept shaking that salt to her brother. Just that chicken. No,
Oh,
no.
right. Renee would have passed. She would have passed out.
The
She wouldn't
sister
know
just
what to
walk in
do.
there
She would
swinging the
have tore that
chicken like,
whole
you
lounge
know
area
what?
up. Stop.
I'm gonna wring your neck
Uh-uh. She would have
like
tore that
this, Renee.
whole.
Yeah. Mm,
Oh,
Those are
that
my
ain't.
friends.
Those
yeah.
Africans be like, get the white woman out of here. Who brought her to the village?
Yeah,
It was the blind
Yeah.
man.
yeah. I'm
And then
glad
I
she's
don't think they're
going
gonna be on
home.
the
And
tell
when she
off.
goes home, no, they
And
said
I'm
they weren't. They said they weren't, so we'll see. But when she
Hmm.
goes home on the next episode, for real, we don't need to know from her family, her mom and her auntie, what happened.
Yeah.
We
No, we
don't.
don't care.
We don't need to know. We don't.
Right. She gonna lie to us
This is it for
anyway.
her, as far as I'm concerned.
well, but Tia and
Exactly.
kid,
So,
and why do they? I'm just like,
anyways,
who's
when
in
that's the end
control
of
of
the episode, we back.
who's in control of showing every time his perspective? I'm like, why do y'all keep on making it blurry? We get it. He's blind. Stop. Just
Stop
stop.
doing that.
Y'all always
Right.
do it at the most randomest time. Like,
Look at my phone and it's all white, and I'm just like, why? What?
I know.
Mm,
thinking my stuff buffering.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
mm.
I don't know. But we're gonna go because Married at First Sight is on
Yes.
the East Coast. So the goal is to do a video today. So,
Okay.
it's the honeymoon, so we'll see what's going on. I have been watching, have notes on this, so I'll probably do a quick recap and then the honeymoons. But I actually hope they go to the honeymoon and not just talk to the friends and family. Because I saw the clips and they're doing a lot of talking to friends and family before the honeymoon. And I really think they
Mm-hmm.
could like cut that out on Married at First Sight. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like they already talked to them at the reception. There's nothing else to talk. So
Right.
that's just me. So all right. Any
Are,
final
are you
words
still
on 90 Day Fiancé? Oh,
are you
and the
still watching
90
the other
Day
way?
Other Way is having
Oh yeah, we have to
the
tell
tell all
off.
is coming up.
That
It's
Hmm.
a tell all.
that tell
Yeah.
all look good.
I mean,
They
But
do.
they have to make a
is it
video
bad that I
tell
fast
all. Depends
forward?
on when it comes out. So
I always fast forward Sarper and Shekinah. That's what I be like, this episode wasn't that long. Oh, fast forward them every time. And I ain't gonna lie, when she was coming to the tell all, I said,
no, because
Jesus, she looked old. She looked old. When she was just walking in there,
she
I said,
lost a lot
Jesus.
of weight. She lost a lot of weight.
Ozempics.
Yeah. No, it's not bad because they're not giving nothing. They're not giving anything.
Right.
So
Like, you lost
but
your whole
yeah, we'll
family for
see.
that
We'll have to
man.
do
You
something
such a
with the
fool.
tell all with that. Because I have
They need to have her daughter. They
and
need
I
to
heard
bring
they're
her
still
daughter
together.
on there.
But anyway,
Yeah, they are together.
still.
Yeah.
And he's
They need to bring her
supposedly in
daughter
LA.
on. They need to bring her daughter on there. We want to know the truth. How you really
Right.
feel about this fool?
Hmm.
Picking your
We'll
mama
see.
nose.
Stop. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let y'all go so we can watch the next episode. But thank you for joining.
Hmm.
We'll be back next week. And you
All
guys have a
right.
good evening. All
Bye.
right. Take care. Good night.